I hope you enjoy my fireplace. This is the best I could do under the circumstances. But this video is dedicated to the memory of my former colleague, Johnny, who passed away in December of 1999. This story that I'm about to tell you, he told me 3 weeks before his passing. So this is actually one of his last gifts to the world. And it took me 17 years to tell this story. I hope you enjoy. Every Christmas, I'm reminded of my former coworker, Johnny. He was an honorable and humble man who came to Canada from Hong Kong when he was a young adult. Johnny was a man of few words, and this could have been a self-conscious reflex because of his thick accent or the fact that he wasn't confident in his English language skills. But when Johnny did get the inspiration to tell you something, it was well worth your time and attention. Such is the time one late December when Johnny had to tell me a story about his daughter, Sophia. Johnny was so proud of his daughter. She was barely 11 years old at the time, and she was his reason for everything. He would proudly show me photos of her playing violin, and he told me that one day she was going to play in the symphony. To say that he loved her was an understatement, and this was the only time this humble man chose to brag about his greatest accomplishment. Johnny says to me, "I must tell you something about my daughter, Sophia. She taught me a great lesson last night. We received a sample package of crackers in the mail, and I decided I would put them in the lunchbox to take to work today. When I checked my lunchbox before bed, the crackers were gone. I asked my wife if she took the crackers. She says no. That left us with only one person." I smiled, and I couldn't wait for the conclusion of the story. I wanted to see how Sophia was going to try to get out of this one. Johnny paused for a moment and then continued. "When my wife and I went to her bedroom, we asked Sophia if she took the crackers. She said she did not. I could see eyes wide and glassy. I knew she was lying. My wife and I went out into the hallway to discuss this. I said to my wife, 'Why would she lie to us? Why would my daughter lie to me after all that I teach her?' You could see that in the moment, Johnny was hurt by this. It wasn't so much the act, it was the deception that followed. Usually when a parent catches their child in a lie, it becomes a game to reveal the lie through parental skill and to teach the child a lesson through a clever trap. For many parents I know, when dealing with a young child's deception, it becomes a game in which they intend to win and they have a delicious sense of satisfaction when it's over. It's not so in Johnny's case. He saw this as a failure of him as a parent. Even though it was a small lie, where did he go wrong? They would return to the bedroom and confront Sophia. "Sophia, we know you are lying, and this is your last chance to tell us the truth, or we will punish you." Sophia's tears started to come down her face. The jig was up. She reached between the mattresses of the bed, and this is where she pulled out the package of crackers. To Johnny's surprise, the crackers had a bow on them with a note. The note said, "Merry Christmas, Dad." Johnny said, "Sophia told me that she had no money to buy me a present for Christmas, and she wanted to give me something. She took the crackers, wrapped them in a bow, and was going to give it to me on Christmas Day." This was a twist in the story that I did not anticipate. I had an immediate sense of guilt for judging Sophia. Johnny and his wife would excuse themselves while they went into the hallway. Johnny would try to talk to his wife, but she was crying. He says to her, "We did good. We raised a humble daughter. We raised a good daughter. We did good." Johnny told me that his wife could not go back into the bedroom because she was still crying too much and didn't want Sophia to see her like that. So Johnny had to go back into the bedroom and deal with Sophia on his own. I say to her, "Sophia, while I do not approve of you lying to us, I approve of your heart. and I forgive you. I want you to know that your mother and I don't need a gift from you. That is not important. You are a gift from God. We don't need any other gifts because we already have all that we wanted. While I forgive you, I need you to forgive me for doubting you. I didn't know what to say at this point. I think I whispered, "Wow." Johnny continued, "I put those crackers under the tree and I will not open them until Christmas Day. I am thankful for the gift. It is my favorite gift under that tree." Johnny then looked at me with the intense conviction that was vulnerable yet strong. "Sophia is my greatest gift, and I thank God for her every day. Every day." If you enjoyed this story, you might enjoy my book.